What's 2 divided by 2?
1.
Oh. 2 minus 2 is 0. 2 divided by 2. Anything divided by 7 is always 1.
Okay, you can never find it by 0.
Unless you have a 0 in the numerator. 0 divided by 4 would be 0. Right? Okay. I'm going to give it you. I want you to start, please. Mark those and run at them. You got your sheet? And it's X22XE5. Okay. Your question, Question number B is D44EC3. Exactly. When we learn integers, what is positive or negative? Okay. All right, let's go over and see what we got. Our first one is 4x plus 2 equals 10. What answer did we get? 2. Anyone not get 2?
I didn't go through.
Okay, let's see. What do we have to do here? Subtract the 2.
I just put up the
Okay. Okay, yeah. Divide by, okay. Good. See, it makes it easy eventually. All right, let's try number 2. What answer did we get?
X
You want to get, okay, good. So we added 2. Excellent. Excellent. Good job. Okay, number 3.
I got negative
-1. Anybody get anything different? Okay, let's go through it. What do we do first?
subtract.
Subtract 3.
Oh, I guess it means something.
You ignored it. Yes, that will happen. When you ignore it, it will make it wrong. Okay, so what do we have to do here?
Divide by
By -2. Good. Not just by 2, but by -2. So that the x becomes all along by itself. So what is 2 divided by -2? That's where your integer rules. That's where your integer rules come in. You gotta make sure you know those. Okay. Let's look at number 4. Okay, we have 2 4s and 2 8s. Let's see what we did. Okay. We had to add 3. Good. Why are we adding 3 this time? There.
because they subtracted.
Because we subtracted here. So the opposite or inverse operation. Okay. So what is left over here? 2x. And what's over here? 8. Now, what's our next step? Divide both sides. By what? 2. Good. And then 4. What did y'all do?
Oh, I stopped.
Just stop.
That's what happens for number 1. I didn't do the other side.
Can't stop till you have the x all by itself. So, everybody good? Okay. Okay. That's right. Get better. Okay. What will be my first step to this?
Distributed property.
Because we're going to have to distribute first. So 1/2 x.
Would it be minus?
Very good. Minus 1/2 times 4. And that's still there. Okay. So 1/2 x. That's just going to have to stay. What happens here?
Few times, people 4 over.
Right, 4 over 1, good. So 1 times 4 is 4, and 2 times 1 is 2. And now, what is 4 divided by 2? 2. So could I go ahead and write that?
Miss Lord, can Miss Ball borrow one of your phone books?
Is it a one? Yes. Just get like 24 or whatever is on the bottom. Okay, what about now? What should I do now?
Now you do the thing. So, you gotta plus 2.
You could add 2, good.
Yeah.
So now what do I have?
1/2 x.
Now what do I do?
You gotta divide by 1/2.
Okay, I can divide by 1/2.
Wait, but if you divide by 1/2 10, if you divide 1/2 10, isn't that 5 divided by 5?
Let's look. 10 over 1 divided by 1/2.
Keep it, Jacob.
Right.
12, 16 times 2 equals 20. That's 20 equals
Very good. Now, let me show you something else. Another way you can look at that. When I had 1/2 x equals 10, I've actually got this, right? Because 1x over 2 is the same as 1/2 x, right? Okay, when I have a 1x, do I have to put the coefficient? Do I have to put the 1? No. So I can take that away. And really what I have is x divided by 2, right? What's the opposite or inverse operation to x divided by 2? Times 2. So what if I just multiply both sides by 2? Oh, and what do you get? Oh, so it works the same way.
That is much more simpler.
Isn't it? Because you don't like all those fractions. Same thing. So anytime you have it divided by something, you can do the inverse operation to that too. So what I want you to learn from that is that you can do anything you know how to do to solve an equation. As long as you do it to both sides, you can't go wrong. If it's a legitimate mathematical practice, then you can do it to anything as long as you do it to both sides. Because it will always work. You can't go wrong if you're doing legitimate mathematical practice. So let's look at okay, so this is a little more complicated, right? This is getting a little more than you're used to, right? Okay, what about 3/9? What do I know about 3/9?
It's equivalent.
To what?
1/3.
1/3. So can I go ahead and change that to 1/3? Sure. Because if it's equal to it, I can write it that way. Absolutely fine. Okay, now let's look at something. If I have a 3 as a denominator on both sides, if I multiplied by 3, what would happen to those? How would it change? No, if I multiplied by 3. If I decided I'm going to multiply both sides by 3. Could I do that? Yeah, because if I do it to both sides, I'm not changing anything, right? Okay, so what would happen to this? 3 over 3x, which is what? 1x. So just have an x there. What happens to this, though?
It goes to 18.
It would go to 18. What would happen to this?
It would go to 3.
No x. Is there an x over here?
No, it's
No,
not.
it
It's
just be
1.
1. Okay, cool. Now what?
So now the x has a negative 18.
Now I'm subtracting 18. What do I get?
Negative 17.
Negative 17. That's it. Can we see if that works? Yes. How would we check it?
1/3
Okay. How would I figure this out?